Hey everybody, I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XVI. I am nearing the end of the game, so spoiler alerts to anyone who's about to watch this live or watch the VOD. Um, I have already defeated Ultima once, so we're approaching endgame steps entirely. I also may or may not get quiet during the stream because I'm really excited to be finishing this. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love Nectar so much. Oh right, where we left off was me getting one of those monster hunts. The Wailing Banshee. Cursebreaker's game. Blah blah blah. The Cursebreakers. Near the abandoned village of Garnick. Where the fuck was Garnick again? Hmm. Oh, my mic keeps messing up. I do apologize. I'm gonna turn up the gameplay for you guys a bit, since I know I'm gonna be quiet.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. All done?
It's great, Mike. Maybe this works. So I'm trying to recall the location that was mentioned in the description for the Moogles. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Now this would have to be in a new area, I'd assume. I don't know, I think this is probably our best bet. Now, if I was a betting man, I would assume it would be in here or here. This would actually be a really great place for them to hide a Moogle monster. Yeah. And I do have a side quest down here. So we can go boom, boom, get the side quest. I want that Moogle monster. I want to make that sword.
Come on. Don't get surrounded. Let's go.
I did not realize I was that close.
Be safe.
Yeah. I'm going to assume the monster's in here. Ouch. Only because, I mean, it's the only place that makes sense. This is Garnick, so I was right. But this is gonna be like a jump scare. Yep. Oh. Here we go.
Harmon's madness lives on.
It wouldn't let you raid me? That's weird. I actually forgot I muted myself. So, yeah, I was talking.
Rest in peace.
Did I get the shit that I needed for the weapon? I have no clue. Also, hi. How are you?
You deserve a rest. Nice try.
Guess I know what I'm dealing with moving forward. Bullshit.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Hey, Fredster. That was such a waste of a fucking minute. Sucked.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
I'll forever find it weird that
Just
I
how
have
bad are the
taken
floods inside the
upon
walls?
the role and name of
Bad
Sid.
enough to turn a bearer. I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life. locked her tight.
Kill.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled. Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that. They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
God damn it, I'm lost. Never mind, figured it out.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents, and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Alright, we're getting somewhere. And my mic's acting up.
Let's see what we can find down here.
I got a bad feeling about walking into a Coliseum-looking place.
Survivor. And she sounds close.
Sounds creepy.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Dun dun dun.
What's that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Great.
We have to run!
You're safe. I'll look after the girl. You teach that thing a lesson.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Seems like a terrible idea. Fuck me. Another move of monster. More shit for my sword.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Get him!
face.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
So now what? Sometime later, eh?
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought
Oh my god,
to
I
the bitter
love
end to
Muggles.
save her.
Forever.
To save Haida Marie.
Actually, the
That's
Muggles
the
on
man I
my
remember.
overlay right now, my son drew for
The
me,
man I
and they're
thought
holding
of as a
magic
brother.
cards. I love
wish I
it.
could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things: kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Booyah. Okay, so I was right. I was right. See, I knew this was gonna fill up with, it was gonna make it an even number. So I only now have one last Moogle monster to get, and then I can create my end game weapon. So the Waldor army, I did these ones from just doing that side quest. So So if it's something that broke free from its bonds, it may or may not be in and around that area, maybe? I don't know, we'll have to find out. I'm gonna give it a think. Just broke the masterless marauder. So let's go here.
If you've got something to ask, ask. No. Is that right? Might be time to take a step back. And if it weren't for Sid...
Okay.
Off you go then.
So I feel like we should go back to that area that we were in. If it was escaped, like if it was escaped captor, it's the only thing that makes sense. I know we have new things here, but we can check those out after. I want to get the last Moogle monster. Plus there's still a side quest here. Ooh la la. Oh, it's over here. But wait. It would be in and around. If it escaped, maybe it's in here-ish? Because I did say that'd be a good place to place a Moogle monster. And here, which there was one there, but if there's an escapee, it could be like, there's no good place to hide them down here. Maybe it's in here, yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
Come on.
Oh, wait.
Straight home now.
Is that it right there? Because it's not seen that behemoth of a creature there before. Wait. Do I have enough potions? Here we go. I'm pretty sure this is it. That did not take long to find it all. I love that I called it a behemoth of a creature and it just happened to be a behemoth king.
Another of the royalist guard dogs. A specimen of these two.
god, I almost died so many times, that was crazy. What the hell? That was so tough.
No match for you, eh, Torgal? Get it, boy! Ready, go?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I go anywhere, I should definitely go get more potions. It would be stupid not to.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best of... Ta-ra, then.
Thank you, Karen.
You could do this too. Go on, then. It'd better I'll be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. Ah, yes. Indeed. Then go. I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes? You are always welcome, Clive.
hilarious because I was just there.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about. Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please...
So what I'm hearing is we're going to hunt a wyvern. Great. well, that's actually pretty cool. Huh. Little time trials of redos with old monsters. There's so many to go still. Excellent, so we've cleared all that up. What's next? More side quests. Woo! I also like that the side quests tie into the main story as well. It just elaborates more on the story and backstories of people. It's really great.
Well met. You've a discerning eye.
Might have to go monster hunting. Looks like I'm a bit poor. Oh no.
You're welcome anytime. I hear the brothers found another victim.
What's that? The third
One of my
this month?
biggest complaints about this game is there's no mini-map. So I often get lost or turned around, and it's really fucking annoying, and then I have to constantly check the map to make sure I'm going on the right route. Très annoying.
Do you see that too?
I know I'm also not the only one to complain about that fact, but it is annoying.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
What is it? Oh, please. I'm scared.
Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal. Oblige him. This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
I love the I can't even convince my brother to take his medicine bit. Alright, that's one more side quest down. What do we have here?
Here, take a look at my wares. Come again.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Oh, that's a sweet dad note.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Dun dun dun.
My lord, Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Quite the gift.
The griffin your father meant to slay is currently nesting in Titan's Wake, not far from here. Slay it in his stead, and claim the Heartstone that he could not.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Well, okay then. I am going to save, and then I'm going to log off. I know it's about 20 minutes early, but I'm actually feeling kind of tired, so I'm going to try and see if I can nap. Getting the nap is good. But thank you guys for watching, joining me, and enjoying all the storyline. Oh my god, there's so much more to it. So I'm not even close to the end. Like, I am close to the end of the game. As you can see, everyone's talking about me going off my last adventure. But as you can tell, these side quests take a bit. So there's still a lot of gameplay left, which I'm loving. I'm super excited about that. So thank you for joining. I may or may not log on later after my nap and play some more. So thank you, have a great night, and I will see you guys all Wednesday, if not sooner. Bye for now.